All right. I don't know if they glow. This is a question. Let's see if there's a glow to them. No, no glow. It would be something that wishlist Rose would do. Oh, does it glow? Does it not glow? All right. Thanks, guys, for looking at those earrings. Just keep them on the stand in case I need to run them. All right. Let's do another pair of earrings. Look at these guys. So these are the what I call fake turquoise. The blue stone that is a natural stone is mineral, but it is not turquoise. It looks like turquoise, but not cabochon or something like that. It's running now. And these are running. Nice dangling earrings, 925 sterling silver. All right, guys, thanks for coming in. And we're live on Facebook, so I appreciate that. Thank you. We're also live on Instagram, I think. Let me double check that. Yeah, we are live on Instagram as well. All right, so thanks for looking at those earrings. Next up, we're going to go do I'm going to have to raise the price a little bit on some things, but I want to show you a couple of different necklaces and things in here that I'm going to show you this ring. Yeah, it's how light. Yeah, it's an alternative to turquoise. So this is turquoise. It's a size 9 ring. I only have one of these in size 9. All turquoise, 925. There you go. $15 start, size 9. It fits my finger nicely. All right, we're gonna run that for $15. Turquoise ring, three turquoise ring, $15. Really pretty. It is a size 9, but it's a pretty size 9 for $15. All right, thanks for looking at that one. That's a pretty ring, guys. All right, I've got these crazy pair of earrings. Look at them. They're hoops with extensions on them. You see that? This is how you hook them in. They are all sterling silver. Yeah, they're supposed to go this way, but because they're not in there, that's how they look when they're on the ears. All right, we're going to run these. This is a good deal, guys, for $15. And we're running these earrings now for $15. All sterling silver. Nice little dinglies. Let me flip them back this way so you can kind of really appreciate them a little bit more. $15 for those earrings. There's a lot of silver on those earrings. All right. One more time at 15, and then we're taking it off the stage. Look up. I'm telling you, this is a great deal. Great deal, guys. $15 sterling silver earrings, very Southwest design. You know, silver is at $80 an ounce again. And rumor has it it's heading towards $150. Can you believe it? So the little sellout that we had, the little crash that occurred, it's going to just slow it down a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, look at the quality of that chain. Nice chain. It is on a 18-inch chain, lobster claw. Look at that. It is turquoise, almost like I forgot what they call that turquoise now. I keep it. But look at Italian chain. The Italian chain alone is worth about $30. All right, this one's going to have to be a little higher start. So let me go ahead and edit this one. It's going to be a $28 start, which is a really good deal because of that chain. All right, you guys ready? $28. Again, look at the quality of that chain. It's heavy. It's got weight to it. Nice little chain. It is a size 18-inch chain. We're going to run that for $28 if anybody wants that. So almost like buffalo turquoise, but it's got gold in there. 18-inch chain. It is a different one. All right, thanks for looking at it. That's a pretty one. If anybody wants to see something else, just let me know. But I'll run it one more time for $28. One more time for $28. This is a good deal. Whoops, don't do that. Hang on, I'm having a difficulty here. All right, restart the auction. All right, running out $28. You're getting the pendant and the chain. And the chain's a really nice chain. It is 18 inches. The chain's worth $28. Really pretty pendant. Sterling silver. Clasp on the back. All right, thanks for looking at that one. All right, next up, let's do something a little bit different. Oh, let me show you these earrings. These are $15. These are Cameron, or forgot the name of that stone. Here. All right. Let me edit this guy to 15. I don't need it, Carol. All right, we're going to run it now. It's running $15. Sterling silver. The stone is Carmeline, Carnelian. Carmeline. Nice stone, guys. There's the back of it. The earring. 925. I'll run it one more time for 15. These are still for the price. A lot of weight. Remember, sterling is like way up there now. And it's running Carnelian. Carnelian is, I think, the name of the stone. All right. Thanks for looking at those. Nice earrings. Let's go to the expensive side. All right. Look at this necklace. I can't sell this necklace. I have to fix it. Oh, never mind. I have to fix that necklace. It's also the necklace I got to fix. I'm going to put that back in the box. I need to catch that. All right. Next up. Look at this pendant. This looks like it's fire opal. Might be turquoise. I think we got turquoise and fire opal. It's on a vintage chain. The chain is 18 inches with a really nice pendant. So you got, looks like you got fire opal and turquoise. Sterling silver throughout. Nice vintage chain. The chain alone is worth about 20 bucks. This will be a $28 start. So let me go ahead and edit that to 28. And it's running. Maybe. All right. Now it's running. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So, and it's on an 18-inch chain. It is a vintage chain. You can see there's some tarnish on the chain. We did clean it, but I wanted to at least show this to you. One more time for 28. All right, running now. Look at that. Nice pendant. I don't know if I've ever shown this pendant before or not. Nice chain. It is, I think, Italian. Most of these are. All right, thanks for looking at that. Ella's looking for food. We have a cat who wants attention. So we were going to be on Valentine's Day. But before that, look at this Valentine's heart pendant on an 18-inch little box chain. Italian. Look at that. Isn't that just stunning? Look how that just sits on that mannequin like that. I mean, imagine that around your neck. So just in case your significant other doesn't give you what you really want, what you really, really want, there you go. Nice heart. We're going to edit that guy down. We're going to take that to $24. That's a steal. The chain alone is worth a little bit less than that. All right. And we're going to run it for 24 bucks with the heart necklace. Look at that. Golden turquoise on a sterling silver chain, Italian. There's the back of it. Really pretty. It just hangs nicely. All right. We'll just run it one more time. One more time. Anybody wants this pretty heart? I think I've shown this one once before. Chance to get yourself your own heart. Look at that. Really pretty. All right. Thanks for looking at that one. We have a combination of vintage and new items. And so when I say the item is vintage, that means it's been worn. It came from someplace else. All right. So speaking of vintage, look at these earrings. Malachite, sterling silver. They're from Mexico. Let me show you the back. This came from an estate where it's made. All right. So this will be a 24. These are $24. I'm going to run them now for $24 for these earrings. You can see how long they are. They're nice long danglies. They're Mexican, malachite, sterling silver, hoop backs. Yeah. Very vintage. Came from a collection we picked up a while back. All right. Thanks for looking at that one. Now, speaking of earrings, let me show you these. So we thought these are in our pile of costume jewelry. Carol's going through and says, I think this might be sterling. And lo and behold, there's a 925 stamp. I scratched it, it's sterling. And then look at this right here. Trying to figure out what that number means right there. I don't know if you guys can make it out or not. My thumb's in the way. It won't zoom in. Don't really know what that is. So they're clip-ons. They're vintage clip-ons. They are stunning. They are in great condition. They are heavy. All right, these are going to be a $24 start. I looked these up, and all I could find were gold ones. We checked the stones. They are CZ, just so you know. Looks like they're all there from what we can tell. There's so many of them. All right, $24 start. It is vintage. It's running now. They're quite heavy. They are clip-ons. Boy, they are so unusual. Look at that. That little teardrop design on that. All right, one more time, in case everybody has a change of heart, and they're running now. They are marked. I just couldn't make out that mark back up in there. But nice piece of sterling. And let me tell you, they're heavy enough to be an ounce of silver. So at $24, that's a good deal, because I don't know how much of the weight's contributed to the CZs and how much of the weight's contributed to the silver, but they are quite heavy. Speaking of earrings for $24, I do have a pair of Zuni earrings. Let me find them. I don't know what I did with them. All right. What was that again, Carol? No, there was another one. I put some in here. Well, I'll run across them, and then we'll run them. I don't know what I did with them. Did you just put them? You didn't put them back, did you? Huh? They were in a little sack? My wife put them back. All right, well, hang on. We're going to run these for $15. The other one I had were a little nicer. They had a little cross on them. But these are pretty cool, too. Zuni handmade earrings, turquoise. All right, these are $15. Let me go ahead and restart this auction. Let me edit this to $15. Whoop, not 24, 15. All right, I'm writing them now. Zuni earrings, marked, sterling silver. Not sure if they're signed, though. I'll be honest with you. All right, and we're writing those now. All right, one more time. Oh, come on. Restart the auction. It's running. Little pushbacks. Pierced Zuni handmade earrings. Looks like there was a price tag on there at one time. All right, thanks for looking at that. All right, next up. One cat ate the other cat's food. All right, every time we have a show, without exception, they act up. Let's see if this one's right. Okay, so here we go. Through a 5-stone turquoise teardrop necklace, closed back. It's on an 18, I think 18 inches, a 16, 18-inch chain. So it expands to 18. Really, really pretty. This will be a $36 start. Anybody wants this one. It is closed back. Let me restart the auction. Let me edit the item. $36. All right, we're on that now. So these are $36. They are turquoise. It is 16, 18 inch. There's an extender right there. A nice little chain. And it's running now if anybody wants that for $36. All right, we'll run it again. Just in case somebody didn't see it the first time. Look how pretty that is. It's just stunning. An absolute stunning item. All right. Thanks for looking at that one. We'll put that one away. Next up. This is going to be a higher priced item. Just so you know. If anybody's interested in sterling silver brooches, I have some. Then I can show them a little bit later on. This is going to be a $65 item. It is purple turquoise, purple dahlia turquoise on a, looks like a 14 to 8 to 16 inches, more of a choker style. It's on a paperclip chain. So right now it's sitting at, looks like 14 inches, and it goes to 16 inches. All right, this is going to be a $64 start. Let me edit that. Hang on. $64. All right, and it's running out. Look at that purple on that one. Close back. $925. Purple dahlia. Just a phenomenal necklace. Look at that. One more time. And it's running. It's got, you can see some of the gold in there from the natural rock. Closed back. Southwest style. All right. Thanks for looking at that one. It certainly is a different one. I'll be honest with you. I have a, I ran this, I think, in the past. But I'm going to, oh, here are the other Zunies. I finally found them. They're right there. All right. So this is a charm bracelet, and it is $925. So it's magnetic. It's marked $925 right there, and the chain's $925, but not, these beads are brass. That's $925. That is $925. So it's a combination of things. Sweet 16 is $925. It is a size. What's that again? It's a size 7. It is a size 7. You've got glass beads. So not all of it's sterling, but there's enough here. All right, we're going to run that for $30. That's a good deal. $30 for this one. It's got a lot of sterling on it. All right, running now, $30. Look at that. So you got glass beads, sterling beads, brass beads, sweet 16, sterling, glass. I'm not sure what that is. The back of that sterling. All right, look at that. All right, I'll run one more time in case somebody has a change of heart. This is a really nice, nice piece for the price. It's very heavy. It's unusual. Running out. We got 5 seconds left. Anybody wants it? All right, thanks for looking at that one. All right, next up. Speaking of bracelets, we're going to go copper, Southwest style, Indian, Navajo made. This is not sterling. It is copper, and you've got a little turquoise stone in there. It is stamped on the side by the maker. I'm going to run this guy. This is a size, I think they're 7s. They're adjustable. So it's a size 6 right now. It's a size 6, but you can adjust it. You can see I wouldn't adjust it too much. Probably adjust it to a 7. Really pretty. I'm going to run this for $22 for copper. I saw one on eBay for $100. I couldn't believe it. All right, running out copper, Navajo made, signed on the side. Oh, it's not started. Signed right there. Copper and turquoise bracelet. I know it's not sterling. Really unusual design. Look at that. Little twist on that. Really pretty. All right. One more time at $22, and we'll take this one away. So stick around. We've got a lot of great sellers tonight selling silver, so you can see what else there is. I know I'm heading out the train. I'm the engine, but the middle part, the caboose, we all have some nice items to show you guys. So we appreciate you guys sticking around tonight, and we'll keep that nice necklace with us, bracelet with us. All right, here are the other Zuni earrings. These are going to be, honestly, these are $32 of all the silver on that one. I have these in my shop. I had another one in my shop. I'm selling it for a lot more money. I'll do this one for $24. I can't go any lower. Let me edit this to 24. That's a steal. Somebody should grab this one. 24 bucks. That's a steal. Look at that. Zuni earrings. They are turquoise. Fishback. 24 bucks running now. I'm not going to run this one again for 24. I can sell these all day long for a lot more money. Thank you for looking at that. Yeah, they're really popular here in Arizona. Okay. So here's another necklace we'll put out there for you guys. Look at that pendant. It is turquoise, almost like a cotton candy. All turquoise, different stones on an 18-inch chain. Whoops. Was on an 18-inch chain. That looks like a 20-inch chain to me. Hang on, let's check that out. I think I stuck this on a 20-inch chain. Hang on. So I know sometimes people are asking for bigger chains. Yeah, it's a 20-inch chain. 20-inch sterling silver chain. Little box chain. Really pretty. This is going to be a $24 start. I'm running now for $24. It's kind of a cotton candy turquoise, 24-inch sterling silver chain. Nice pendant. There's our back on that. And it's a bigger chain. So you guys know anything about the chains, you know that chains are getting pretty pricey. I went and ordered some from a wholesaler, and they canceled my order. The whole order. Couldn't even fill it. Didn't even try to fill it. They didn't have any. They sold out. So he's gotten crazy expensive on the chains. Okay, the chain is running 24. It's a 20-inch chain with a nice little pendant on there. All right, we'll keep that too. Thank you for looking at that. Let's go do some earrings here. Look at these. These are onyx. This will be a $15 start. Black onyx earrings, $15. Sterling silver. Let me show you the back of them. There they are. Really nice. I'm going to run that for $15 for 15 seconds. Really nice set of onyx earrings. Hoop backs, $925. All right, one last time for these earrings, and we're going to call it good. Now, if you guys want to see some vintage brooches, let me know, because I really am sitting on them. I have them right next to me. I also have some gold. I ran it in the past. I'll run it again. All right, thanks for looking at that. Next up. All right, what can I run? So let me show you this one. I did try running that frog before, that pendant frog, that was really cute with a turquoise stone in it. All right, so this is amber and turquoise pendant. 925. It's on an 8. I think I have this on an 18-inch chain. I do. Look at that. Look how stunning that is. Bring that up so you can just see how nice that is. Yeah, I know, but I wanted to see the whole thing. All right. She says you can do it close up. It looks better. It is better. But look at that. Nice. Now this is going to be an $18 start, which is a screaming deal for this piece. All right. Ringing now for $18. Anybody wants it? Now, if you bought from me on Saturday, your box is still open. I did not close it. But they will be, everything ships tomorrow. Look at that. Isn't that thing stunning? For $18, guys. With the chain, one more time. With the 18-inch chain. Go price the 18-inch sterling silver chains. They're $20. That is a pretty pendant on a nice chain. Look at how stunning that looks. All right. We're going to keep it. Thank you for looking at it. All right. Back for here's an $18 set of earrings. I'm going to run these. All right. Look at these earrings, guys. These are all Mexico. They are clip-ons. They are vintage. Let me open them up. There you go. They're really cool sun earrings. All right. Let me open and show you the second one. Mexico 925. Of course, they've been tested. $18. Running these now. And they're running $18. Look at all that silver on that. Really cool earrings. $18. Sterling silver. Somebody wants to take me home. All right. Thanks for looking at those two. Appreciate it. I'm going to show you guys a really massive necklace and pendant. This is going to be a more higher end start, just so you know. The chain alone is 13 grams. It's 20 inches. Vintage. The pendant is a large, almost 2-inch green dahlia sterling silver. This is a $64 item. Anybody's interested in this one? It is $64. Look how that just sits on there. That thing is just stunning. I mean, it's just a statement piece. It's big and chunky. The chain is solid. Let me bring it up just a little bit. Hook it up here. All right. Again, a 20-inch chain. Feels like it's longer than that. 13 grams just for the chain. It is a $64 start. $64 start. All right. And it's running now. $64. The chain alone is worth about $64. So look how heavy that solid chain is with that pendant. The phone keeps ringing. I'm sorry about that, guys. All right. We'll do it one last time. All right. And it's running. $64. Look at that solid sterling silver chain. Heavy, very heavy. 13 grams. 20 inches on this gorgeous pendant. All right. Thanks for looking at that. It's a stunner. While we're at the $64 item, let me run this one. This is Rose Dahlia. Rose Dahlia. It's on a 18 to 20 inch or 16 to 18 inch. I'll run this for $64. That's a steal. It's got, wow, it's the same as those. All right, guys, I can't run it for $64. I have to run it for a little bit more. I'll run it for $84. Look at that. That thing is stunning. Just stunning. It has to be an $84 start. It's the same as what's behind me. All right, I'll do it for 84. I can't do any lower than that. All right, it's running out. $84. Look at that. You can have choice for $84. Let's see how we do that. Can we do that? All right, we'll do it one more time. It's choice. I'm not sure how to do that because you guys can't see it. All right, so you got one here, and you've got this one. They're both the same. I mean, the same styles. All right, there we go. Let's see how that looks. All right, gonna run that again. $84. That's a steal. I can't go any lower than that. And it's running now. Won't see that price again. That's a good one. All right. The ones in the background are normally $100. I have to fix that one again too. All right. Let me show you this mannequin. Can I have the mannequin back? Look at this. This is a turquoise butterfly on I think a 20-inch chain. Let's check that chain. So we've got a turquoise butterfly, closed back, turquoise, and the chain. Let me double check the chain is 24 inches. So it's a 24-inch chain. Now the chain is not as hollow, not as solid. So the chain's a lighter chain, but still absolutely stunning. 24 inches. It's also is an $84 start. Look at that. That is just stunning. All right, I'll do it for $72. How's that? $72 on this one. That's a pretty good deal for that. What you get there. All right, you guys ready? $72. It comes with a 24-inch chain. The chain is 24 inches. Look how long. Look at that. Beautiful. Almost butterfly style. Nice Italian sterling silver chain. That's 24 inches long. One last time. And we're running it again. The chain is just, look at that chain. Look at that chain. $72. All right, thanks for looking at it. Remember, silver's just going to go up in value. It's this this thing that we've been through with the going to 122, then crashing down to 75. Now it's back up to 80. It's just politics. China is trying to affect it. All right, this is a 20-inch chain, little turquoise pendant, really nice on a 20-inch chain. This will be an $18 start. Let me take this to, come on. They got to fix that. You know, when you touch it to try to edit it, it goes into some other sequence and you got to deal with it. All right, running that now. Blue turquoise, 20-inch chain, Italian. There's the marks on it. It is just stunning. If anybody wants that one. All right. Really pretty. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Now I got a vintage piece I'm going to show you guys. It's very heavy, which means it's not going to be cheap, but it's very interesting. All right, so it's vintage. It means it's been worn. So it says, you know, Jesus, take the wheel. It is sterling silver. We scratched it. There's your 925 mark. Look at the chain. The chain is, I don't have it written down. Hang on. The chain is, looks like 20 inches. Let's put it on the mannequin. It's a 20-inch. Yeah, 20-inch chain. It's a long one. Might almost be 22. Let me double check that again. Yeah, it's a 22-inch chain. I stand corrected. 22-inch chain. Heavy, heavy, heavy. The whole thing weighs 21 grams. I'll run this one for $58 if somebody's interested in this one. Look at that. And look at that. Look at that chain. All right. $58 for this one. Let me edit it to 58. All right. And it's running now. $58. Look at that. Thank you, Rose. Look at that chain, guys. That is heavy. It's 21 grams of solid chain and a pendant. Very vintage. These online are well over $150. They can't see it, though. They can't see what? Oh, you mean the Facebook? Yeah, the Facebook people can't see your comment. You have to be on Facebook, yeah. You have to be on Facebook to for them to see it. All right, guys. Let me know if anybody's interested in that one. That's such a nice piece. Very different. I've never shown that one before. All right. Next up. This is on a trying to open up the bags. On a 16-inch twisted chain. Look at that. Italian twisted chain. Nice turquoise pendant. Closed back. This will be a $22 start. I'm sorry. $24 start. I apologize. It's a $24 start. It's a heavy chain. Nice pendant. And it's running out. My cousin wrote, Jesus, take the wheel. Are you serious? Rose, your cousin's a singer? Oh, my God. Country singer. All right. You should buy it. Yeah, you wrote it, but he didn't sing it. I got you, Rose. That's it. That's interesting. Guys, I'm going to run this one more time. This is a steal for $24. Look at that chain. I promise you the prices on these are only going up. They're only going up. Turquoise, twisted rope, closed back. It's a stunning piece. Yeah. Her cousin wrote the lyrics to that song, Jesus, Take the Wheel. A guy sings it, so I always thought a guy wrote it. Shows you how messed up I am. All right, guys, look at this ring. It's sizable. It is a size 6, but look, you can size the ring. See, it's sizable. A stunning, stunning turquoise sizable ring. Look at that. It's closed back on the back. It's an $18 start for that ring. We'll go ahead and restart this auction. We'll take it to $18. And it's running now. Look at that ring. $18 sterling silver, sizable ring. Right now it's a size 6, but you can size it to a 7. You can probably size it down too, but I wouldn't go much more than a 7 on it, maybe 7.5. Thanks for looking at that ring. Let me know if anybody's interested. Let me get the rest of these earrings processed. Maybe there's some earrings here you guys like. All right. I do have one little pin I'm going to run. It's a 6, but it can be sized to a 7. So this is a brooch. I know that I heard yesterday that men are wearing their brooches too. This is onyx, looks like sterling silver brooch. This is something maybe a guy would wear. It's just it has that both masculine look to it. I'm going to run that for $15. It is sterling silver. It's running now. It's a tall one. There's the back. It's 925. It's about 2 inches. It looks like it's amethyst. Yeah, there's an amethyst in there. You see that? Really vintage brooch, if anybody's interested in it. I came across another brooch here. I was trying to find it. It was a Boy Scout brooch. I don't know where it went. Here it is, right here. Look at this little brooch. It's a pin. Look at this. Boy Scouts of America. Sterling. I'll run that for $10. $10 for that little guy. All right, it's running out. Boy Scouts of America. Pin. Vintage sterling silver. $10 item. All right, thanks for looking at that. I just thought it was unusual, so I thought I'd at least show it to you guys. I don't remember even picking that thing up. All right, this is going to be a $28 start. This is a 20-inch pendant on a chain. Sterling silver, 925, 20-inch. That looks like 22 inches. Yeah, hang on. That looks like 22 inches. Hang on. It's 22 inches. Why was it in a 20-inch box? Somebody didn't measure her correctly. Somebody just left the room. All right, it's a 22-inch chain with the pendant, turquoise pendant, 22-inch chain. So I'll run that for $24. That's a steal. It's a 22-inch chain. The chain alone's worth $24. Then we got the pendant right there. Really nice turquoise pendant, 22 inches. I need to change this label to 22 inches. If anybody's interested. All right, thanks for letting me show that to you. One more time in case somebody wants it for $24. It's such a good deal. The chain alone is worth the money. It is a 22-inch chain, box chain. Running for $24 with the chain. All right, thanks for looking at that. That's a pretty one. I do have some gold here. I don't know if anybody's interested in any gold. But let me show you these earrings. These are aqua, sterling silver. There's the back, 925. These are $15. So let's edit this guy back to 15. All right, and it's running for $15. Look at that. Really pretty aqua earring, sterling silver. It's got a little 925 stamp there as well. Running for 15. It's supposed to be for 15 seconds. It must have gone to 30 seconds. Well, we'll fix that with the next set of earrings we're going to run. Aqua earrings, sterling silver. All right. All right, thanks for looking at those earrings. They're pretty. Next up, and we're going to fix let me fix this thing for a second. I got to edit this. Restart the auction. Let me edit this. Come on, stop doing that. All right, 15 seconds. All right, 15 seconds, it's running. These are the imitation turquoise earrings, just a different style of them. All 925. Really pretty earrings. I got two more earrings to show you guys. I want to get the earrings through. The next ones are moonstone. So we're going to run the moonstone earrings. 925. A lot of sterling on there. There's a lot of weight on those earrings. I'm going to run that for, come on, 15 seconds. It's running out. Moonstone earrings. All right. Rose, if you want to get it ready, I can get ready. I can read you a little bit earlier if you want. It's up to you. All right, next step. Moonstone earrings, a little different design of those. 15 seconds, running them now. Nice earrings. All right. All right, thanks for looking at that. That took care of all the earrings we had planned to show you guys today. Let me, this is a butterfly, turquoise and butterfly pendant necklace. It is sterling, marked on the back. It is on an 18-inch, 16 to 18-inch chain. That's really pretty. I can run that for, I'll do it for $45 if somebody's interested. It's a lot of weight on that for $45. All right, so here's the earring. Then the pendant. All right. I don't know, Rose, if you're still in here, let me know if you're going to start. You want to start early or not. Just give me a heads up. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? You guys, there's a lot. Look how thick that silver is. I mean, it's really, really thick. All right, one more time. One more time. For $45. That's an $80 necklace. Honestly, 80 bucks. All right. Thanks for looking at it. I have a chain here that is a, I'm going to run it. It's 24 inches. It weighs 8.2 grams, 3.4 milliliter. It is a Mariner, Gucci Mariner style. It's a flat chain. So you can see the quality of the chain. It is Italian made. There's your marks. There it is. It's got that Plux treatment to it. Now it's going to make me look like a liar. It says 24, but that is not 24. All right, I have to like redo all of these. No, it says 24. Comes out at 12 inches, so it's a 24-inch chain. What is going on with this thing? All right, this is going to be a $45 start. I looked these up before the show to see what they're selling for online, and the cheapest I found them for on sale was $140, almost $200 necklace for the size, 3.4 milliliters, 8.2 grams. We're going to run that beautiful necklace for $45 if anybody's interested. Restarting the auction. It's running now. It's brand new. Never been worn before. Mariner necklace chain. It is the flat version, so it lays really nice. All right, one last time for this price. Again, 8.2 grams. Look at the cut. Look online. See what they're selling for. If you're a reseller, you can double your money. All right. Thanks for looking at that one. That's a pretty necklace, man. It's got a lot of weight. It's solid, too. It's not hollow. All right, I'm going to run this one. This one is... this is going to be pretty pricey for lots of reasons, but I want to show it to you. First of all, look at the pendant. It's kind of like a rose dahlia pendant, well constructed with onyx, but look at the chain. The chain. The chain is Miami Cuban, 24 inches, 3 milliliter. Recommended retail value, $340. So this is actually going to go, this is a much higher start. This will be, the chain alone is an $80 chain plus the pendant. So I'm going to go ahead and run this if somebody's interested for $98, which is a really good deal for this one. I know I'm running more expensive items tonight, but I just wanted you guys to see different things that we had. All right, $98 I'm running for that. Look at that pendant and look at that chain. Look at the chain. Look how thick that chain is. It is heavy. It's a $300 chain. You're getting that. The chain and the pendant for $98. Look at that. Onyx. Turquoise stone. You can see the price on this. You know I'm not making that up. All right. One last time, and then we're going to put this guy away. All right. Restart the auction. Last time you'll see it. Gorgeous pendant. Gorgeous chain. It is a Cuban 3 milliliter. It has weight to it. $98, $340 necklace. Okay, thanks for looking at that one. I'll be breaking those apart again. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, a bracelet. Oh, I haven't shown this bracelet. This is a really cool bracelet. See if I can get the bag open. All right, Rose, let me know if you're going to start a little early. All right, look at this. Sterling silver, 925. There's a stamp here somewhere. It's here. Take my word for it. We just have to find it. I'm not seeing it at the moment.
It's at the end, isn't it?
I thought it was at the end, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there. Is that it? It's just a maker's mark for making it. Well, we'll find it. Or is that it? I'm not seeing it at the moment. All right. So anyway.
Give it to me and let me find it from you before you run something else.
Well, I'm going to find the maker's mark on this, but we'll run this one later. I got to make sure it had a 925 stamp on it. I don't see it at the moment, which is unusual. Normally they're all stamped. All right. So we're doing that. Let's run this one. Oh, you found it?
Right there.
Oh, my wife found it.
Right there. You see my finger in the eye?
Oh, yeah. There it is right there. You see it? 925. Okay. So, Rose Dahlia, turquoise, beautiful bracelet. It is a size 6. You can probably go to 6.5 or more. Across, it is 2 3/4. Okay, we'll be looking for you. Somebody holler when she gets on for me. All right, guys. This is going to be a $45 start on this necklace. That's a steal. Look at that. $45. All right, let's edit this. $45 for that beautiful sterling silver necklace. Running it now. That's a steal for this one, guys. We found the stamp for you. It's back here. There it is. Really pretty. See how they made it. You can adjust it a little bit. All right, we'll do this one last time. All right, raining again. Look at that. I don't think you've ever seen this on this neck bracelet on this platform. Isn't that thing stunning? Just stunning. All right, thank you. Give me a sec for that. All right, look at this. This is raw ruby and emeralds. They're raw. They're not gemstone quality, but they're really pretty. We've got it on this 20-inch necklace. Whoops, 20-inch chain. I try to do bigger chains this time because some people are saying we want the bigger ones. Look at that. Isn't that? You almost use that for Christmas. This is a $28 start.
It's not red.
It's a $28 start. It's a pink stone. It's a ruby and sapphire. Raw stone. Oop. Now it's running on a 20-inch chain. There you go. It looks very Christmassy, doesn't it? My wife says no.
It's pink and green.
All right, guys. One last time on this guy. And it's running. Well, we did nothing in sales today. But we showed you a lot of great jewelry. Hope you had a nice time looking at it. Try to show you some pieces we've never shown before. Try to keep it kind of interesting. All right. She's on?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to show one last piece of jewelry, and then we are going to raid wish list. Look at this. Closed back, 925, twisted rope chain. Nice. Whoops, got a little kink in here now. Nice chain, a little kink there. All right, 20 inches. We're going to run that guy for $28. Running it now, and then we're going to go raid rose. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That turquoise pendant, Southwest style. Closed back on a nice 20-inch rope necklace. All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Let's go ahead and raid Rose. You guys have a great evening. Stay on the train. We'll hope to see you guys next Saturday.